You're settling in now, maybe on your back, maybe in a chair, where your body can finally release what it's been holding. The day has moved through you. The emails, the requests, the small failures and smaller victories. Your shoulders know what happened. Your jaw knows. Let them remember it without you having to speak it aloud. The day is done. There's a weight in your chest that didn't come from today alone. It came from the belief that your rest is only earned, that your value lives in your output, that a day without optimization is a day wasted. Your neck holds the weight of that lie. Your lower back knows it. You've been carrying the fucking idea that stillness is laziness, that your worth is measured in what you produce, not what you are. There's a particular exhaustion that comes from treating your own life like a business that needs growth metrics. Your hands remember typing through lunch. Your eyes remember the blue light at midnight. You've been sold the shit that your hobby should monetize, your rest should be productive, your existence should scale. Yeah, fuck that whole machine. You were sold the idea that your morning coffee should be a wellness ritual you document, that your walk should count towards your steps, that your sleep should be tracked and optimized. Every single thing you do in private has been reframed as data, as content, as something that needs to be measured and shared and improved. You sit down to read a book, and the thought arrives unbidden. Could this become a newsletter? You cook dinner and wonder if you should photograph it. You take a goddamn vacation and feel the guilt creeping in because you're not using it to learn a new skill or visit somewhere Instagram-worthy. The world has convinced you that leisure without a productivity angle is time you're stealing from yourself, that your body is a vessel for optimization, your mind a resource to be leveraged, your creativity something that should generate revenue. You've internalized the voice that says you're falling behind if you're not monetizing your passion, scaling your side project, building your personal brand. It's fucking exhausting, this constant pressure to turn everything you love into something that justifies your existence. You've been told that saying no is leaving money on the table. You've been told that your downtime is someone else's opportunity to get ahead. You've been told that burnout is just the price of ambition, that exhaustion means you're doing it right, that if you're not tired, you're not trying hard enough. The culture has rewritten suffering as virtue. It's damn near religious the way people wear their sleeplessness like a badge, the way they brag about their 5 a.m. routines and their side hustles stacked on top of their main jobs. You've watched people you love disappear into their own productivity machines, their eyes glassy, their conversations all about what they're building or launching or optimizing. You've felt the pressure to do the same or be left behind, to prove your worth through motion and output and the constant addition of new things on your plate. Nobody talks about what gets sacrificed. Nobody names the cost. Your relationships thin out because you're always working. Your body sends signals, and you override them because there's a deadline. Your creative spark dies a little bit each time you turn something you loved into a fucking chore that needs to generate ROI. And the worst part is how normal it all feels now, how you've stopped noticing the cage you're in. You know what the real crime is. It's that you've stopped believing you're allowed to want things just because they feel good. A Sunday afternoon with nothing planned becomes something to fix instead of something to savor. You scroll past your own life looking for the angles, the opportunities, the ways to extract value from your own existence. Your friends text, and you calculate whether the hangout is worth the time away from your side project. You lie in bed at night, and your brain won't stop listing all the things you didn't accomplish, all the ways you fell short, all the fucking hours you wasted on things that didn't move the needle. There's a particular loneliness in this, the way you've learned to see yourself as a productivity unit that's either performing or failing. You've forgotten how to be bored without feeling guilty about it. You've forgotten how to do something badly, just for the pleasure of doing it. The exhaustion isn't really about the work anymore. It's about the constant surveillance you've turned inward, the way you've learned to monetize your own rest, to optimize your own joy, to measure the damn worth of your own life in metrics and benchmarks and growth rates. Here's what happens when you stop pretending the machine is working. Your breath gets slower because you're not holding it anymore. The thought arrives quietly, not as motivation but as permission. You have felt this exhaustion enough times to know it passes, and you don't have to earn the right to wait for it to move through you. Your body doesn't need your optimization. Your rest doesn't need your justification. A day where you did nothing, built nothing, produced nothing of market value is still a day you lived, and that shit is enough. You can want things that don't scale. You can take time that generates zero revenue and zero content and zero proof that you were productive. The afternoon you spend reading without thinking about turning it into anything, the dinner you cook just because your body needs food, the conversation that goes nowhere but feels good. These are not stolen time. They're your life. You don't have to monetize your own joy to deserve it. You don't have to fucking prove your worth by being useful every single hour. Let that land in your chest. You're allowed to stop performing now. Your feet are on the ground now, or your body is supported by whatever's holding you, and that's enough. Feel the weight of yourself being held by something that asks nothing in return. Your breath moves in and out without your permission, without your productivity, without your optimization. That's the real work happening, the shit that keeps you alive whether you're building something or resting completely still. Let your shoulders drop one more time. Let your hands uncurl. The metrics can wait. The inbox can wait. Tomorrow will come regardless of what you do in these next minutes. And you don't have to earn the right to be here now, breathing, existing, taking up space without justifying it. Fuck the machine that told you otherwise. You are done carrying that weight today.